Hello, friends, my fellow Teaquilters. It's been a day. And yeah, I'm gonna get situated here. I'm a few minutes late starting, and I apologize for that. Appreciate you guys hanging around. I was sorting my pile back here, and I don't want to mess up my sword, but I don't know what to do with it either. Because I did not come in here in enough time to totally clean it up. Hold on, that would fall. Got this bag. I'll just slide that in the middle and sit it right there. So hopefully you all are having a great day. I'm having a great day overall. I just hate learning new technology. So let's see who's in the chat. I'm just going to go out and go back in just because it's never up to date for me anyway. We'll see. Christine H is the last comment I see on here. So let's see. We've got Melody Kiefer, Maddie Barnum, Betsy Layton, Beverly Aiken, Sheila Willis, Michelle the Quilter, Bonita Nance, Peggy O'Connor, Brenda Foley, Mary F., Sue GSD. If anyone is interested, we have 244 days until the party to end all parties. Yes. Quilt Gals here. Diane McCoy. Maritza's Yarn and Craft. Bonita Nance. Francis Jackson. Thank you, Michelle the Quilter. Let me know picture's fine. I'm on my iPad. I was trying to use Streamlabs on my Samsung. It's got so many different settings on there, and every time I said something, it was echoing over and over and over. And then one thing, I said it one time, and it kept over, it was like looping it over and over and over, and I have no idea where that came from. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start over from scratch. I don't know what to do. So I was trying to do some test runs today. So thank you to the people that came into the test runs for me, because I was trying to make it show my desktop. I was trying to make it show other stuff. It always seems like it was delayed, like before something will pop up, like 30 seconds. And you can't sit and wait 30 seconds when you're live for something to switch over. And so I was working with that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit of a pain, but it's okay. It's a learning thing. So it didn't work for me today. I had intended to do something totally different with showing off optional blocks today, but I couldn't do it that way. So yeah. Let's see. Today is Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. We're here with live chat at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with Teaquilts. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I'm live or whenever I upload some content. I appreciate everybody that's been trying to help me today. Also, just an announcement. I just want to shout out Donna Strunz of Handmade by Yin with Donna. Her granddaughter is in the hospital, and they do have a GoFundMe. You can go over to her accounts and find all of that information. I did post it in Teaquilts. Donna was supposed to come to the Teaquilts retreat. She had to cancel, and so I felt really bad for that. This is going to be a long time healing journey for her granddaughter Harper, and so I just and she doesn't want to be away from home. So I'm so sad that Donna's not going to be able to make it to retreat. I fully understand, because when you've got this many things going on, it takes up to a year for your body to heal from whatever type of surgeries that you go through. You have up to a year of healing, or up to 6 months on some things. But this is, it's a lot that was going on with her that started out as something that they thought was minor. So, if you all are interested in helping Donna and her family, again, the GoFundMe information is over on her website, on her YouTube channel, on my Facebook page, Teaquilts LLC, as well. So just give prayers to Donna's family. I think the prayers have been helping a lot of people in the community, people that don't know Harper, people in the quilting community, her friends, her family. Everybody has been praying for her. She's in the process now where they're taking her off of stuff to put her to sleep. So they're trying to get her to wake up on her own. And she is waking up, but they're not sure how much she's there yet. So keep praying for Harper. She needs lots of prayer. So, this is not something that anybody should be going through with a child at 8 years. I think she's 8 years old, if I'm not mistaken. But, so pray for Donna's family. Many doulas here. Kevin is here. Kevin Quilter. Christine H is here. Remo saying, good evening, Miss T and Quilters. Thumbs up to show your love and support. Thank you, ma'am. I will pin that one just because I don't have another one right now. Janice Miller is here. Diane McCoy. She's saying video isn't working on her end. Everything should be working on your ends because I'm using my regular technology. So if it's not, refresh your settings. Sometimes you have to reboot your devices as well. And if it's still not working, let me know. But it looks like it's working because Kevin's going, yes. Miss T's hair is looking good. Okay, Kevin, thank you. Kenna Show is here. Kenna Show M. Darcy's here as well. Remember to give T your thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notifications when T is here. So thank you for that. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. There I go. I got the message up there. Tribal Woman's here saying hi, everyone. And Michelle says prayers for Harper. Yes. Vivian Calvi is here. Joyce Sterling. Beverly Akins. Frederica, 27. Monty Pep. Lots of people have given their prayers for Harper, saying Harper's strong. That's their hashtag. And Frederica saying it's in the middle of the night, so if she falls asleep, we all know why. She fell asleep on us before, I think. Lady Craft saying hi T and fellow quilters, and then Judy Heber from Georgia. So yeah. So next announcement. Next Monday, I'm leaving for Houston. I'm driving down. It's going to be like a 12, 14-hour ride, probably with stop, something like that. But we got 3 drivers, so we should be able to hit this pretty good. We're leaving Monday. No, we're leaving Tuesday. I'm sorry, not Monday. We're leaving next Tuesday. So on Wednesday at 7 p.m., I should be at the quilt show, but I am going to go live. I already got the live set up for that so that I can go live at the quilt show. I don't know what's going to be happening at the quilt show. Maybe I'll be showing you somebody getting stuff done with Butler. Maybe I'll just be having my camera focused on the aisles or focused on a booth across from us. Who knows? But I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what's going on at the quilt show next Wednesday live. Next Wednesday is opening night. So it's only open for a few hours in the evening. And I think I'm going to be there at 7. I have to recheck the hours, but I do think I'm going to be there at 7. If not, if we're at a restaurant, you all will be sitting on the table at the restaurant or whatever. So 7 p.m. we will be together next Wednesday doing whatever it is that we're going to be doing. But I have a feeling it's going to be at the quilt show. Betty Ward's here. Hello, everyone. Miss T, did you get my package? Betty Ward. Yes, but you know what? If you're talking about for optional block group, yes, I did. I can't put you back into the group. I've tried notifying you in the Teaquilts group. I'm not sure if you're a member over there, but you need to request to be put back into the optional block group. I did upload the blocks for that this week. I can't remember which day. My days are running together because they are running together. But I did upload the entire booklet for the entire year. So you just need to request. I think you're the one that I deleted. Then the next day you came back and said you were sending it in the mail, but it had already been deleted by then. So I think that's what you're asking me for. If it's something else, let me know. Joy Creations is saying hi, T and everyone. Beverly says, T, safe travels and enjoy the quilt show. Yes, indeed. Need those prayers too, because driving that long is it's a whole lot of miles, and we need a whole lot of protection going down the road. So Diane Johnson's here. You're welcome, Diane. She says it's working now. Should we all sit on a table? Laughing out loud. Sit on a table? Donna is in here. She says, good evening, Miss T and all you amazing quilters. Yeah. So hi, Donna. Again, so sorry that you all are going through what you're going through, but you got to stay positive. We're trying to stay positive and praying that everything turns out for the best for Harper. While you all are praying for her as well, make sure you pray for those surgeons and all of those, her treatment team and all those people who are working with her and giving family advice for them to make decisions from that, all of their information, that their heads are clear and their hands are being managed by God. So just make sure that we keep everybody in this prayer for Harper because it's all needed. So. And I didn't even know Donna was in here, so that's cool. Who we kidding, Miss T? Miss T gonna be chauffeur to Houston, folks. He act like I don't drive. I even start out driving. I don't even know what he's talking about. Kevin likes to drive. He really don't want anybody driving him, but I make him do it anyway. Kevin wants to drive. It's been only one time. I can't remember where we were going. Maybe on one of the road trips where he got tired and literally he couldn't drive. Just one time that he ever said he wasn't going to be able to. So that's funny. He needs to quit. Then he's going to talk about lies, lies, lies. He is so funny. I'm telling you, some people like to be the driver. Yeah. But I'm like, it's my car. I can drive. When Kevin has his car, guess who doesn't get to touch the steering wheel? Now tell me that's a lie. Tell me that's a lie, Kevin. Oh, God. Wind Sprinter is here. Liz Wilson is here. Deborah Sims Brown. Oh my God, says now she's in the process of a transplant. Many hurdles to jump, but God will lift us over each one. Thank you all for the prayers, the love and prayers. So that's from Donna. So Lady Crafts is here. Again, lots of people are giving their prayers for Harper and her family. So thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate that. I just didn't want to not go on YouTube, with somebody that's supporting what I do and not say something about this. I normally don't go on talking about somebody else's issues, But I just feel like this family is going to need all the prayers they can get, all the financial help they can get. It's going to be a long battle. And insurance does not pay for everything. Insurance does not pay for jobs. When you've got an 8-year-old that you don't know if from day to day if they're going to survive, you need to be with that child, or you're going to be living the rest of your life saying, I should have taken off work. I should have done this. I had to do that. Well, these parents aren't working, and I fully understand why they're not working, but that doesn't mean that they don't have bills. They still got insurance to pay. So, we need to come together as a community whenever and if we can. If you can help somebody, I know that everybody is not in a position to be able to help as well. So, yeah, it'll be okay though. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna work out some kind of way. So, yeah, trying to see what was going on here. Forgot to cut this light on. That's what part of my problem is. I'm like, why does it look different? My screen keeps going into pause. So I'm trying to see what it's going to look like here when I get over here. Okay, just trying to make sure it's working over here. Now I can put it back on pause. I put my screen on pause just so I be hoping that it doesn't mess up the chat. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yes, and we also have Jason's going too. So Jason's going to be in the car. It's going to be 3 amigos going down this road. So anybody that see us, probably be safe to stay away because we're no good together. Lisa Swigert says hello from PA and prayers for Harper. Vivian saying praying for you and yours, Donna. Yeah, Kevin's always talking about. I see Sue asking about a camera. Kevin always trying to have a camera somewhere. Nobody's having no dash cams for that. Let me cut this volume down. I'm trying to see what this phone is doing. That phone is it's a smaller picture with the chat up, so I need to see. Sorry guys. I need to see what's going on with this chat. And that's because I've been moving so much stuff around and trying to see if it's going to work here and how much delay. Not much delay on here. All right. So let's get started. I have no idea. Let me go. I do need this phone. That's why I brought it in here, but I need Facebook. For the optional block stuff. So let's do that first. Photos. This one here. I do not have them in order. Let me go back, see if I can get them in order. So this is why I was late, because I was trying to, after I realized that my stuff wasn't going to work once I got dressed, because I'm one of those people, I take a bath to go to bed, okay? So then I had to come in, I had to go, when I realized this wasn't going to work, I had to print it. So I printed it before I went in the shower. Come back out and it's telling me my ink is low. So it didn't print the stuff. So yeah. So I had to, what was that picture? Oh, I know which one now. So I had to go back and print. Okay. And then it stopped. I print on my color printer, and so then it stopped for the laser. One of the ink colors. The first time it was an ink color, and then the second time it stopped again once I left it because it was a different ink color. I'm like, can we just all get along and just stop for all the ink colors? Like, what are you doing? All right. I don't know who this one is and where it goes. It's okay. We'll put it at the end because it's one I really like anyway. Well, not that I really like. They did more than one block. It's just out of order right now. So I got to go back and I'll put it back in order when I show it. I just got to know who did it. That's all. All right. So this first one is optional block. It was a 9-patch block. Again, anything, I showed these blocks before. I don't have the block because I gambled with it and I lost at my quill gill. So I don't have the block. And the reason I didn't make a block for myself. All I did was made all the blocks one time so that I could get the book done and tried to make sure the instructions were correct. So I don't have anything else. Thank you, Lady Craft, saying loving your hair. She says 3 crazy quilting minds together, laughing out loud. Right. Y'all don't know Jason yet. But eventually you will. But Jason, he's I don't know if Kevin is he's a communicator. He likes people, but I don't know if he's as quick-witted as me and Jason when we're on point. And Jason is worse than me, and he can come up with some off-kilter stuff to say. Okay, I'm a quick thinker. I think Kevin, he thinks about, like, in certain situations what he's gonna say, and I've grown up being a quick thinker and making quick decisions. So Janet McCarroll's here, T. Roberts here, Maria Quarterman. Saying she has a co-worker that will be teaching needle turn at the Houston Quilt Show, and she'll be selling patterns as well. So that's cool. All right. So this first one was made by Darcy. So I'm showing you on this because I was supposed to be on my laptop where I was going to just pull up Facebook because I'm not going to be printing this every month, wasting my ink, okay? So we're going to have to figure this out or we're just not going to show them. But what some of you all may not know is that optional block now is you're not mailing them in anymore. We're not doing a drawing for them. It was some work. I just decided not to do it. Maybe last year was hard because you were supposed to use a different scrap fabric in every block, and some people didn't. And so I just like to swap things and do things where all the rules have been followed. If somebody else is working hard to follow the rules, going out buying fabric to follow the rules, I just wanted to be fair. And so since the rules weren't being followed, I constantly was telling people what they needed to do in message requests in the group. I just decided maybe I needed a break from that, along with everything else that's going on. And it's an optional block, so you have the option of making it or not. And so if you're not going to make it according to the instructions, I don't know why you would make something and send it in anyway. But I never said anything doing the thing. I just told you all what the rules were and I just showed them. And so I just decided that maybe I needed a break for right now on that. And if somebody got some ways we can do this differently than what I did before, I'm open for that too as well. Hey, Delia Short. Kevin's a hot mess in there talking about In other words, Kevin is a nice person and Miss T and Jason are rude. No, we're just quick thinkers. Like, if you know how sometimes people will say, hold this, or can you do this for me? And I'm like, what is it that you want me to do? I don't just automatically say yes. I'm like, what is it that you want me to do? I'm not gonna say yes and then you say, I need for you to go buy me a new car or something crazy. I'm like, what is it? Let me know. This one is Vivian Calvi. And I'm just showing you the block. I don't know what's upside down or right side up or whatever. I'm just showing you what's been printed from coming out of my computer. Lana Dean. It's right here. Tiffany Callaway Cloud. And then this one is Lana Dean's. Let me go back. So she made 3 more blocks here. And she has 4 of them put together. So that's cool. This one is Emily Zahoot. I forget. I'm blocking where Emily's from. I don't know remember if she's from Australia or if she's from. I'm blocking right now. She'll get me. I'm blocking. But I know she's out of the country. Zandra block here. This is going this way, I guess. Here we go. This one is Patricia Priest. Very pretty. It's made out of 2 batiks, it looks like, but I don't know if the other 2 are batiks, but they're really pretty. And I love this. It looks like peacock. That's why I didn't think it was all batiks. Looks like a peacock, but it could be. They're doing such different things with batiks nowadays. This one is the one that was made 9 blocks. And I do want to show you this. I do have another photo, but this is a really nice photo of the setting of the blocks. And you are basically making sure that when you rotate these blocks around, that you're putting a square to a half square triangle in the background. If you rotate them wrong, you will have a square to square, and that's not what you want. So that's a clue on this block. This one is Zandra as well. I think that's a different block. Zandra's. This is Peggy O'Connor's. Block. I think she turned it in at Scrap Club. So that's her block. However you want to look at it. And what she did was she also added the photo where she showed you when you did the flip corners on this unit here. That's a flip corner on both sides. That she did go ahead and sew them into half square triangles. And this is the last block that was made. This is Remo JS block. It's blowing because it's turned the other way. And she's using it in a quilt that she's doing for breast cancer. So that's really pretty. And, okay. And then, I didn't get the whole photo. Oh my gosh. So, it didn't take the whole photo. It took the whole photo is here. I didn't click fit to page. I just let it print thinking everything would print on one page. But the top of this is not on here. The sides is missing, and there's 2 blocks laying on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we had about 16 blocks that were turned in. Those were from my quilt guild. And one of the ladies at the guild won. I didn't win because I don't have them here bragging that I won. So, yeah. Let's go see who else has come in while I've been talking. Butternut squash. Somebody's working. I think that might be Betsy. Cynthia Shades here from Chicago. Sue says, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna spend a fortune in ink." No, I'm not, because I'm not printing it again. I printed it today, and then I'll use the backs of them. I'll recycle them and use them for scrap paper. So I will be using them. It's not going straight to the trash. Claudette Bettis is here. Joe Carmel Perkins. Margaret Hassler. And I think that's it. So again, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button already, please go hit the thumbs up button for me. I do have a few more things I want to talk about. We have November birthdays that I'm going to do today. I'm going to go ahead and shout out the November birthdays. That's because I'm going to be in Houston next week on November 1st. And I didn't want to do it a whole week later. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. We've got Tiffany Groff, which is, you all know who that is, right? Her birthday is November 4th. Mary Franzen, birthday is November 5th. Nisima is, I said Nisia, it's Nisima. His birthday is November 8th. Jan Lipker, birthday is November 19th. Dolores Felt's birthday is November 20th. Nancy Gus, November 21st. Connie Olson's birthday is November 22nd. Helena Johnson, I don't remember seeing her name recently. Birthday is November 25th. And I want to give a heavenly birthday shout out to Pamela Tabor. Her birthday would have been November 30th. That's her birthday. But she's no longer here with us. She passed away earlier this year. I think it was this year. I don't think it was last year. I think it was this year. But I leave Pamela on my list because Pamela was so sweet, and she always had something positive to say. So I appreciate that. So I'm going to leave Pamela on my list. She's always going to get her heavenly birthday shout out. Gloria Jackson is here as well. All right, so we've got the birthday shout outs done. I want to know, just put a yes. Do you all eat peanuts and candy corn? Do you all eat peanuts and candy corn? I know the majority of you all are going to say no, but I don't care. I do. I love this time of year because if you buy candy corn anytime other than in October, early November, it's stale. It's hard. That's why most people don't like candy corn, because it's hard. It's not made to be hard when it's fresh, but if it's sat on a shelf since last year, or you don't know how many years it's been made, candy corn does get hard. And when you bite it, yeah, you probably can't crack a tooth. But when you get it when it's freshly made, I see 2 no's so far, 2 yeses, 3. So yeah, but I'm one of those people that I love candy corn, and I'm going to tell you a story about why. If anybody remembers the stores Woolworth, they were the ones that had from me as a child. Now I'm not 60 yet, but me as a child, we used to ride the bus. We had an area called Wellston, but we also had another shopping area downtown that had a Woolworth. So you can take your choice on which one you want to go to, because the same bus went to both stores, was at both ends. One was at each end of the bus line. So I just would decide on how long of a ride I wanted to get for my quarter, okay? 25 cents to ride the bus. And I would decide if I wanted to take the scenic route or if I wanted it to be quick and fast. Sometimes I would even walk to the one in Wellston from my house, even though it was a good walk. You know, kids will do anything to save a quarter, right? But anyway, I always went to Woolworths, and most people got peanuts and jelly beans. I am not, I eat jelly beans, but regular jelly beans to me are not very tasty to me. Now, I love Starburst jelly beans. They have a different flavor to them. But regular jelly beans, I'm just okay with them. I could take them or leave them. And I don't like black jelly beans. I don't like black licorice either. Um, but yeah, um, I would catch the bus to go get this. And when they were making it behind the counter, what most people have forgotten is that it was it was under a heated bulb. And so the bulb made everything in there nice and warm. You talk about getting some good peanut and candy corn, honey. It came from Woolworth, okay? And like I said, the people that didn't want candy corn, because mostly the peanuts and jelly beans were the most popular, but they always had peanuts and candy corn too, and it was a good seller. But most, if I would say more people bought the jelly beans than they did candy corn, but candy corn was right up there, probably their number two seller in that case though. But I have always loved this. I don't heat it, but I do put it in a container, mix it up with my peanuts. And the other clue you got to do is you got to shake it. So I've been shaking this up, because you've got to get the salt from the peanuts onto the candy corn, because it's the salt and sugar mix that makes it so good. Now, I refuse to buy this but just one time. Now, I've been ignoring it and ignoring it, and my husband went to the store today and he said, anything you want me to get you from the store? And I told him, yeah, pick this up for me. So he got it for me today. So I put it in here, and I just thought I would come in here to see how many of my quilters just do not like it. Most people do not eat don't like candy corn at all. So it's just pretty funny. Now let me go back and look. I know I saw some uh a couple of no's. So two, 3, 4, 3 no's to 4 yeses. Patsy, I love all kinds of candy. Right, unfortunately. Right. Me too. That's how I'm always on the high carb stuff. Okay. Bill is saying no. And Judy says love peanut butter kisses too. um Christine saying nope. Not a fan of candy corn nor Peeps. Now I do not like Peeps. That is horrible. But then I don't eat anything mushrooms anyway. Scratches candy by the right, by the pound, right. And see, thank you, Joe. She says she loves candy corn. Joan E says, my best friend forever loves candy corn. I tease her about it always. Yeah. And it's like people go on Facebook. It's so funny this time of the year, and they'll start talking about the people who eat candy corn. They call them all kinds of different things. I don't care. I keep strolling right on past, because if I have the peanuts and candy corn in front of me, guess who's going to eat the peanuts and candy corn? I don't know what's wrong. I'm going to eat it. It was good. Remo remembers Woolworth, so that's good. Hi, Sandy Agger. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Dee Branson is here. I made a quilt for my mom in that fabric, and she has been in remission for 15 years. Remission for 15 years. I'm sorry. I want to go get it. I want to get it to her by the end of the month, since October is breast cancer month. That's pretty cool. So that's cool. But yeah. Liz remembers Woolworths. Mary says, yum, I adore candy corn. Looks like we got more yeses out of here than normal. Love it. Stock up. Now, I don't buy a lot of it because this is not anywhere near healthy. So I only will buy it once or twice, and it never go over twice. And I'm trying to do once. That's why I haven't bought it any earlier. Because I do know the candy corn's going to go stale. I don't know why candy corn gets hard so fast, but it does. Claudette says, no candy corn for me. I'm giving everybody candy corn at the Teaquilts retreat. It would be stale then, though. I would not do that. Darcy's reminding people to hit the thumbs up if you haven't. And Janet likes it. So it's another no from Win Sprinter. Nope from Kevin. That's going to be Kevin's birthday gift next year because it'll be out by then, hopefully. I'm going to give it to Kevin, though. Hi, T. I was wondering what you were talking about, but I like candy corn. Yes. Sue says, I'm waiting for eggnog season. I ate eggnog as a kid, and it's one of those things, I don't know why I won't retaste it as an adult, but I had it all the time as a kid. I have a funny feeling I'm not going to like it as an adult. And I don't, if I have that feeling, I don't know why I have it. Sometimes I just won't eat it because I don't want to ruin my childhood memories, but I do think I need to eat it. I don't know why I stopped eating it, I guess, when my family wasn't all together, like growing up, and then everybody kind of move out and do their own thing. I think I just forgot the eggnog part of Christmas. I hated getting candy corn for trick or treat. That's T. Oh my gosh. And Delia says she just bought a few things of candy corn the other day. I buy Bratch's candy corn from Amazon all during the year. So that's good because I feel like it just depends on your neighborhood store and your area of people that eat candy corn or not. This area, if you buy candy corn any other time of year, it's going to be hard. It's just not a lot of people eating it the other times of the year, but I only buy it. I don't know what people do with candy corn that the people that hate it buys it this time of year only. But the store orders in and have a whole shelf of just all the different stuff for Halloween and stuff. So I don't know what they're doing with candy corn if they don't eat it. It's weird. I hate it. So I think I read that one. Kevin talking about woman. Yes, you're getting candy corn for your birthday. That's all you're getting, like a truckload full. Candy corn is all sugar. Yes, it is. I don't mind candy corn, but I prefer anything chocolate. That's why I thought you asked because you were bringing it to retreat. That is funny. She's talking about nope. I would never buy candy corn off season. I wouldn't take the chance. And if I did, if I had to, I would be sitting up there holding the bags and breaking them to see if they will break easy, okay? Because if I hear a snap or if it's hard, I can't break it. Guess what? The candy, that bag's going back on the shelf. But yeah, so in order for me to avoid doing that in these people's stores, I just don't buy candy corn any other time of year. But I do love candy corn, and when I was a kid and when I was on the bus going to get it, I ate it probably twice a week. I went and got that candy corn because it was my favorite. Too funny. No candy corn for Lady Crafts. This is bad. When my son was little, I told him to say he was allergic to everything but chocolate when we went trick-or-treating. Bad mom. Now that's funny. I just took whatever they put in the bag. I got home and I would take when I was trick-or-treating as a kid, and whatever I didn't like, I just gave it to my other siblings. Now, knowing us, we probably bargained to get something else from somebody else, or we played a game. Like we played board games. We never played board games for free. We played for a quarter, candy, something. We're not playing for free. Who's gonna wash these dishes? Sharon Lewis is here. Oh, she's vacationing in Martha Vineyard, but I couldn't miss Teaquilts. Hey, have fun for us. I haven't been there yet. That's on my to-do list. Harriet Susan Franklin says, I remember Woolworths used to eat at their food counter. Yeah. I guess I would have to get Miss T a truckload of black jelly beans. Yep. Yep. I'll give them to my brother. I'm sure he'll love them. They give a candy corn to trick-or-treaters because it's a lot cheaper than chocolate. And I don't even know nowadays if that's true. Since I didn't go in the store, I didn't look. Like, I have to look and see. Everything is expensive now. Jeff's here saying, hey y'all, hope you all are having a great day. Hey Jeff. And maple nut goodies nut. I don't know about that. I don't know if I've had that. All right. I do have one more thing I want to talk about. I had ordered a couple of things from Amazon. I needed a tripod for my camera, so that for Houston, because I have a tripod for I just bought a cheap tripod because I just want one that I'm not gonna be holding that thing all the time. So I have a good tripod for my camera, and I just take it as a monopod, and I didn't want to take the whole big thing because it's big, bulky, and heavy. So I wanted a cheaper one for my phone, so when I went live at the quilt show, that I had something that my phone could sit on. So I ordered that, and then I saw that I had another package, and I'm like, what in the world is this? And I'm thinking, did somebody send me a quilt top to quilt or something like that? And I'm like, I don't know what that is. So I opened the bag and I opened the box because I wanted to know what it was, because I was nosy, okay? But anyway, I opened the bag, and I could have stopped at the bag, but I still got nosy because I was surprised, okay? So last Wednesday, I think it was last Wednesday, right? I showed you all the mini haul that I had, and I had that Jackery that I had purchased. So I did the video. I guess they must have seen my video, and I talked about how I was going to take the Jackery and take it with me to retreats when I needed to, or taking it when I'm going out to sew. Like at Scrap Club is going this Saturday. We're having Teaquilts Scrap Quilting Club, and I'm going to take it there. And lo and behold, I get this box, and of course they do a really good job of making it so that stuff is hard to get into, okay? So I open this box up, and it's from Jackery, and I'm opening, and I'm like, okay, and I didn't go any further when I saw what it was, okay? I didn't take it out, but I'm gonna take it out for you guys. Look at this. I guess they had pity on my soul. Now, I knew that they sold this when I bought the case. I knew they sold this, but I'm like, it has a nice sturdy handle. I'm just gonna pick that joke up by the handle. But they make cases for their Jackeries, and this is what they sent me. Now I'm gonna have to go to their website to see what this costs, but I did not pay for this. They sent me this, I guess, for just doing the video where I done the unboxing and talked about the Jackery. For those that don't know, you can go back and watch the little mini haul video I had. I talked about the Jackery, which is a solar generator. I don't have any panels yet. I'm going to be working on that. I couldn't get the generator and get the panels, and they was talking about I needed 6 panels, and they was like 2 something a piece, and I'm like, not today. But the solar panel is, the solar generator is not cheap, and I talked about why I purchased it and all of that in the last video. So you need to go watch the other video if you missed it. But this is very nice. It feels like it could be a cooler bag in a way that it's made, I think, for waterproofing. I wonder if they got any label on here. Let's see. So it just says Jackery solar generator. That's what goes in here. It's the Jackery power case. For long-term performance, do not use sharp objects to scrape this product. This product can be hand washed. I was looking to see. Let me open it up. Now, I like this too. Let me open this handle. So it's got the handle that locks, so that's good. This is a well-made bag too. So it's got the handle that locks up, and then it's got double zipper. So I've got this zipper here, and it can be doubled. So I like that. So when you want to open it, it has a top lid, so I can put all the power cord things in here, like this. Put that in there. And I got the solar generator down here, but I'm not going to pull that up because I'm not pulling that up. Again, they are pretty heavy. And then this one, it has a double zip as well. And then you put your generator in here. This is what I was trying to tell you, that it has like, it feels like it could be cooler material, but I'm thinking what they did was they made this so that it was waterproof. So if I'm going to be taking it in and out, I guess they must have heard me say that, and I don't have the bag. So they sent me that. And then it also has a carrying strap, so you can put it up to your shoulder. So I have to see if that makes it more or less. And then it's got a padded thing to go around your shoulder. So they really thought about it. You know, the product is expensive, I will say that. But what you're getting for your money and the way it's packaged, I have to give them credit for that. I did have somebody ask me, how did I get my Jackery at the price that I paid from the last video, and I just haven't had a chance to go and respond. I had signed up to be an affiliate for Jackery over a year or so ago, when I originally thought that I was going to buy a system. And then I just couldn't bite the bullet and buy the system. But I can't tell you all to go buy something if I haven't tried it myself. So that's why I hadn't mentioned it before. I am an affiliate for Jackery, which means every sale I get, it's like maybe 5%. It's not like a whole lot. It's not a whole lot that I get from a sale, considering how much they cost. So if something costs $1,000, I might get $50 for recommending that person, considering how much something is. But that was really, really nice of them to send me this, and I can't wait to put my generator in here and use it. I was just too cheap to buy it, and I just said, if it's raining, I'll just wrap it in a plastic, trash bag is what I was planning on doing. I was gonna be ghetto with it, trying to save my money. But let's go see on their website, what does that cost? I got to look for the size, because I'm thinking that the bag is going to be priced according to size. Jackery.com. And he gave me, Jackery with a J. That's not what I want. It's giving me the name, not Jackery. And then it put .cam. Okay, let's go to their official website. Is it a cooler? It could. I feel like it could be, but that's not what it's for. And when I bought this, because somebody was asking me how did I get it at that price, they had a sale on October 10th and 11th during Amazon Prime Day, and I bought it off of Jackery's website instead of buying it on Amazon. They were the same price, and so then I just went ahead and used my affiliate link. So that's why I ended up buying it from them. And I do need to contact them because I had a discrepancy in my pricing as well. But I want to see if I can find accessories. They don't. Let's see. I think I had a 2000 Pro. That bag cost $70. That's why I didn't buy it. So thank you, Jackery, for the bag. I really appreciate it. I am going to be using this bag, and I really appreciate it. When I bought the generator, it's like I don't have another dime to spend over here on this site, and then knowing that I need to put aside money to get solar panels. So yeah, and then it was saying, like, in order for it to charge at a reasonable rate, like I'll say one of the reasons I bought this is because I had power outages like 6 times this summer. And if you've ever been without power, I think one time it was like 5 days, 6 days that we were out of power. Yeah. So I can easily go to my niece's house. she's the closest to me, and my mom is only like 5 minutes away from me. So I can easily recharge it. That's why I wasn't as concerned about the solar part of it. Because when I do use the solar part of it, I have a feeling I'm going to have to be outside with it charging in the solar. So I can just take it to my mom's house and let it charge, or take it to my niece's house and let it charge, and I can go do what I got to do and come back. So that's why I haven't purchased the solar part of it yet. But I do want to get some solar panels. I doubt if I'll get all 6. I'll try to start out with something like 2. And then if that, maybe add a third one if that one's not good. But I was looking for an alternative power source that would last me for hours. I remember I told you all that I had charged it. It was at 99%. I stopped it at 99%. And I had it set for a couple of days. I came back in here. It was still at 99%. I charged my phone. I left it purposely charging overnight. I came back. I was at 97%. So can you imagine charging my phone like 200 times on something? So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a good addition where I have the little small, I told you all I have the little small charger box things. What is the name of that thing? I forget the name of it. Dolphy or something. I forget the name of it right now. And I can charge stuff about my phone about 1.5 times. I could run a light on it, you know, so I can take that type of stuff with me to the restroom and stuff like that. This is going to be a game changer if I'm ever in the dark again. And it can even run my sewing machine a minimum of 8 to 10 hours. Okay. I'm buying it I'm going to be using it because I don't want it to just sit until I have a power outage, because then I'll never have a power outage. So I'm going to be using it. As I said, I'm going to be taking this power source with me to retreats and or classes if I decide I want to take my own iron. I was just in a situation where I went to class for 2 days and we could only have 2 irons out of 24, 25 people. And that's just not enough iron. So in the future, when I'm going to that particular place, I'll bring my own little generator. When I'm bringing my sewing machine, I'll have my wagon. I can put everything in my wagon and I'll just wheel it on in there, and then I can plug up my phone and anything else I want to plug up. Okay. So I won't have that issue again. So I'm looking forward to using it. Everything that I've seen, their packaging, this bag is so well made. It ain't nothing, like an overlap misstitched, or there's none of that in this product. And the zipper is kind of like rubbery type zipper. It's not a cloth zipper. I have never seen a zipper like this before. So this is all going to be interesting. But I've never seen something so well made in a bag. Such care was taken. So I'm looking forward to putting my my generator in it to take to a class on Saturday. That's for sure. And Pat laughing at me with my trash bag. Girl, I'll do what I got to do, okay? Darcy's reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Say she's only got 76 out of 112 people in the chat. Sandy says, good marketing. Love it, Miss T. I don't see the affiliate link. Okay, so maybe I caught myself putting it down into my YouTube thing, so I'm going to have to go redo it. I do know that affiliate link is listed on my Facebook page, where I have it in the featured section where I'm telling you to support my stuff. Jackery is listed there. I must not have saved the thing when I updated it on my YouTube studio, which is for creators. Right. It could be to keep from overheating. No, you don't put a power in a bag and cut it on. I don't think it's for anything to be kept from overheating. I just think it's made so when you take it to travel. Let's see what it says. Hold on. I could be wrong. Let's see what Jackery is saying. A practical travel carrying case for outdoor explorations. Made of 900D fabric material and padded with pearl cotton, the entire carrying case is able to protect a power station effectively from being collided, providing long-term lasting performance. Can carry the product, weighs from 30 kg to 35 kg. The durable handle and shoulder straps make carrying case easy to transport for travel, camping, hiking, or other outdoor applications. The carrying bag protects power station in good conditions from friction and moisture, allowing you to bring it anywhere at any time. Yeah, that's what it's for. It's for water and like getting nicks from being knocked around, because my Jackery was going to be beat up. But I may have to put Teaquilts on there now. Since I got a nice little carrying case. I have to use a sticky vinyl on the case. I wouldn't want to put that on my heat press, but I might use a sticky vinyl to put it on my actual unit so I know it's my unit. But yeah, you don't ever hook in power into something in a bag. From my experience, I've never plugged anything in that was in a bag and left it in a bag. Where do you put the solar panels? They have, I look at the video last time, they have connections for you to hook the solar panels into the box. So when, say if your power is out or you're a nomad, which is how I found out about this. A nomad is somebody that lives in their vehicles. The definition of that is changing a lot. Some people were doing it by choice. I think when it first started, people were doing it because they wanted to, it was kind of like a gypsy in a way, where you just want to travel, and the easiest way to travel is to have your own bed with you so you don't have to worry about where you're going to stay. A lot of them started out using campgrounds, and then they started using just vehicles. Some people use their regular car and they call it like stealth camping. So you don't know, somebody could pull up in your neighborhood. You may not even know that they're sleeping in their cars. You think it's a car visiting a neighbor or something like that. So some of them call themselves being stealthy, which means that their vehicle doesn't look like a RV or anything that you would camp in. And some people are just slapping logos all over their vehicles, traveling across the country. They follow 70-degree weather, some of them. And they use this to power the different types of heaters that they use. And I'm not even going to get into that, because that's a whole nother ball game on how you're going to keep yourself warm in the winter months. And I have seen other brands from other companies, and I almost bought a different brand, especially when I was on Amazon, because you can get different models and at a cheaper price. But when I start looking at the longevity of the units, by the time I had bought those units and maybe had to buy two because of the longevity life, I was back to the price of what this Jackery cost. So I went ahead and bit the bullet. Finally, it took me a year, guys, to buy this unit. And I went ahead and bit the bullet, and I did it. And now I have peace of mind of knowing that I have power. And it can, like I said, you have family reunions or events where you need stuff. You can also take your own stuff. I have my own sound system. I used it at retreat, where I have a little rolling I forget what they call them, little DJ things, but I have that, and it has power too. I've even used it when the weather was bad, because it was charged, and it holds its charge pretty good. It just didn't last super long, because that's not what it was made for. But I plugged some stuff up in there, okay? But I wanted to get something. When I used that unit, I said, you need to get something officially, because if you had the Jackery here, we wouldn't be having the issues that we're having right now. So yeah, but the solar panels get plugged in, and then they're out in your sun. You got to face the solar panels to the direction that the sun is so that it's hitting it. And then they charge the unit. But the more solar panels that you have, and they tell you what the recommended number is for a reasonable time to get it all charged up. I think like a 2-hour charge, they're recommending getting 6 panels. Well, heck, I can drive 5 minutes to my niece's house. Less than that. It's 5 minutes to my mom's house, about 3 minutes to my niece. and I can charge at their house. I can drop it off for 2 hours and then I can come on back, because every time my power was off, their power was on. And if their power goes out, then I can take my Jackery to my mom and let her have it so that she can use it, you know. So it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be transported and it's going to get used. So, especially in the Midwest. Lizette says, did you add the generator to your Amazon list? You know, I do have like an Amazon list out there, but what I end up putting, I need to look at that list, because what I do use that list for, you all know I have never advertised that I have an Amazon list. So Lizette Zayas has been out there looking at my Amazon stuff. I have never advertised that. I don't remember anyway. Maybe it's down in the description, and God forgive me because I don't look down in the description very often. But I put stuff when I'm looking at stuff and I'm looking to compare prices and stuff. I be putting stuff in my Amazon list. Like I had car seats in there for the baby. I bought the baby stroller car seat combination. And then when I went back and wanted my own car seat, I went back and started putting more car seats in there because I didn't need the stroller part of it. So yeah, I got some weird stuff. I need to look at that in case something pop up in my mail one day and it's in here. I don't think I have a generator in my on my Amazon list. Nobody has ever purchased me anything off my Amazon list, so I don't think it's I don't think I have, but we'll see. I'll make sure, because I definitely don't want somebody to do that. The carrying case is $99 on Amazon, and it depends on which generator you're putting into the bag. Like I said, you got to get the one, because they got them. I don't know if they have them for the real small ones. I saw 2. Let me see if it was more than 2. Because I got the box for the Jackery right here. I just put it right here. It's so pretty. I think I got the 2000. It's not saying it on the outside of the box right here. Hold on. Ugh. I got the Explorer 1500 Pro. So I didn't get the 2000. I thought I was going to get the 2000. So that bag should be cheaper. Let's see. It's a little bit smaller, because I was looking at the weights. I'm like, girl, you're getting older. We can't be carrying all this stuff. But yeah, and my I got rid of it because I thought I was done, so I had to go back and find it again. Hold on. So this is the 2000 Pro 15. So yeah, I did tell you the right one, because it's for both of those sizes. And then they got a carrying case for the 1000 and a carrying case for the 500, 300, 240. And then when you get the solar panel thing, you do have to buy the solar panel connector as well. And if you're connecting solar panel to solar panel, I'm sure you're going to have to find something to connect all that with. But I didn't worry about that part because I didn't get it at this time. Hey, Carla Ford. But yeah, I was just surprised to see this box, and I'm trying to figure out, girl, what have you ordered and you don't forget that you ordered? Because I got other stuff coming in that I ordered, business stuff, and so I've been getting different stuff coming in for business, and so I've been knowing that those came in, but I'm like, I don't remember that one. And the other thing that I got one more package coming, it's like they never told me it was coming, so it hasn't been posted yet, so it can't be that. And the box didn't look like it would be that either. So, but it's pretty funny when you get mail, a surprise mail, and you don't know it's coming, and you're trying to figure out, like, what did I order? And then on the outside, I looked at the mailing label trying to see who it was from. They conveniently left all of that off, and it's only until you take the outer bag, they had it in a Tyvek bag, that I saw the Jackery box. And again, I could have stopped opening it there, but I'm like, we got to see what Jackery sent to me. So that was pretty funny. Hey, Evelyn Bunbury. saying hello to everybody. So I don't have anything else tonight. I thought I was going to end up having a soul, but I guess I didn't. I had enough stuff to do. Teaquilts retreat final payments are due unless you've notified me something different end of the month. I will not be here, so you will not be getting any notifications from me because I do all of that as I'm inputting your data into the Excel spreadsheet. So I don't send any information. I don't do anything with that until I get to my computer. So if you don't hear from me for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, because I'm going to be in Paducah. So yeah, I got some other stuff I got to do before I go out of town. So I don't know. I'm going to try to keep up with what I can. But if you don't hear from me, you know why. I wonder why the carrying case is $99 on Amazon. It's weird to me. Amazon, certain things, like if people buy it a lot, like the machine was a little bit cheaper over there, but I went to the place and got it by like a few dollars. But I said that's not enough for me not to buy it from the company, and then I have a better warranty. I bought it directly from them, not through Amazon getting a cut. So I decided to go through the company and get it and use my affiliate link. And then it came out cheaper on top of that for me. So again, they were having a sale. They were running almost the exact same sale on both websites. I didn't pay for shipping because I thought they were going to charge me for shipping, but they didn't. I don't think I paid for shipping. It's been a while. When all was said and done, it was a little bit cheaper. Houston, right. Houston. I'll be in Houston, not Paducah. You're correct. I'll be in Houston next week. What else did I want to say? 2025 retreat. Money is not due for that. I did call them today, and it was kind of weird. Another story, huh? I called them. And I got the secretary, so she switched me over so that I could leave a message because I've never gotten the contract that they told me that they had their board meetings in September. So I was trying to give them time to have the board meeting, to get all the new paperwork drawn up on what the cost is, where they got to make changes, which that should take only like 20 minutes. But I didn't know how many people were ahead of me that had 2025 contracts. So I was trying to be patient with that as well. But I didn't get contacted, and I had a strange feeling that I was going to go to Houston and they were going to send me an email, and then I'm at Houston and I can't do a thing about it because I'm at Houston, and then I lose my date. So I was calling them to make sure that they hadn't forgotten about me and lose my dates. And so I left a message, and I got cut off before I could leave a return phone number because I'm trying to explain why I'm calling. And so I called back. Went back to the secretary. She told me, let me go see if he's in his office. So she puts me on hold. She never came back and told me whether he was in his office or not. It went back to voicemail again. And then I left my phone number. So then about 2 hours later, 3 hours later or so, my phone rings. It's the center. It's the center's number. But I hear talking in the background and nobody is talking to me. I hung up the phone. I did not call I hung on for like a minute, and then I hung up the phone because I kept saying, hello, hello, saying it. So see if they could hear me talking, like somebody like butt dial you. That's what I thought it was. And so I never got a phone call back today. And I didn't call them back once I got butt dialed. I will be calling them tomorrow because that I need to get taken care of. The So Busy retreat that I'm having May 30th through June 2nd. I have 2 spots still available, I think. 2 spots available on that. I've gotten some people signing up. I got one check in the mail. Other checks are due to be coming in the mail. So I got 2 spots left on that. If anybody's interested in a no frills retreat, it's a lot cheaper because it's less days, it's less things happening, It's not a bus ride anywhere. So yeah, it is a little bit cheaper for that one. I think the cost for a 3-night retreat was $475 for that one. What else? Anything else I got to tell you? Trying to make sure I keep the announcements, especially in the Wednesday video, which is the shorter video, so people will look at it more than a 2-hour sewing chat. I think that's it for now. If you all got any questions for me, something that I missed, you all can put it into the comments on the outside of the video. Any video that uploads on YouTube is great. You can also talk to me on my Facebook page, Teaquilts LLC. If you're not a member, I do ask you to go join that as well. Make sure you answer the 3 questions so that you're not denied. If you don't answer those, I tend to deny your request because I don't know if it's an automated system trying to get in. If I see that you're in some groups that I'm in, like a whole lot of them, then I might let you in. Then I base it on those people checking you out for me. But if you've never gotten into any other groups that I'm a member of, I tend to just deny them at that point. So make sure you answer the 3 questions. Makes it a lot faster for you to get in. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much. I've had a very learning day. I think in the future, I'm going to go live at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, see who's up. Trying to figure out this Streamlab, but for right now, I'm going to leave it for the next couple of weeks because I'll be out of town next week anyway. And I'm going to have to figure out this Streamlabs to figure out how this stuff works. Because I was having double audio, I think audio, not auto, double audio. And I think I figured it out, but I didn't want to try it and go live again. And then it was still messed up. And then I was going to mess up my opportunity to use my live chat that I had set up. So that's going to be it for me, guys. You all stay blessed. Be safe. Pray for Harper and her family. And you all quilt out. Bye.